The third and final stakes race on Saturday at Del Mar is race number 9. It's the Grade 2 John C. Mabee Stakes, a mile and 1/8 on turf for fillies and mares. This race was positioned early in the meet until 2016, and things changed that year. In 2016, they moved the yellow ribbon to early in the meet. They moved the Mabee from early in the meet until late August, early September. So we've had 6 runnings of the Mabee this late in the season, and favorites have won 4 of the 6 since the calendar changed, and Flavien Prat has won 5 of the 6 Mabees since the race was moved to late August, early September. Just a little bit of trivia regarding the John C. Mabee Stakes. Let's take a look at the field of 6 fillies and mares who will race a mile and 1/8, 7 actually, a mile and 1/8 on grass in race number 9. Grade 2, $250,000 grass race, and the second important grass race of the summer. The first one was the yellow ribbon early in the summer, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. There's the field. I would expect that number 5, Going Global, will be very tough to beat. She also is likely to be a very short price. She was 3 to 5 last time out, and we're going to take a look at her most recent start right now. It was in the yellow ribbon. Let's take a look at the yellow ribbon on August 13th at Del Mar. Going Global, making her first start since late May, and she crushed this field. I mean, it wasn't even close. She won by 3 lengths. That's Avenue de France chasing her, a feudal chase, as Going Global wins off by 3 lengths. That's a big margin for a turf route. Avenue de France ran okay. She was just second best. This was the 8th win from 10 grass starts in the U.S. for Going Global, who is the undisputed queen of the California Filly Mare Turf Division. Where does she fit on the national scale? We're going to find that out later on this season. But for now, she is the best filly or mare on grass in California, and she's going to be very tough to beat. Going Global will be at a short price. Okay, we should talk about her stablemate, who is Going to Vegas. Going to Vegas sat out the yellow ribbon, and the reason she did, one of the reasons anyway, is because Going to Vegas wants to run a mile and 1/8 and or a mile and 1/4. She likes those longer distance grass races, whereas Going Global is effective at a mile even and beyond. But anyway, that's why Going to Vegas sat out the yellow ribbon. Now she gets her mile and 1/8 trip on Saturday in the John C. Mabee. And let's take a look at the most recent time that they met. And Going to Vegas is going to make the lead turning for home. Going Global to her outside. Going Global was kind of flat this day. Neither one of these 2 fillies was a match for the Midwest East Coast shipper Ocean Road, who wore them down on the outside late. Going to Vegas finished second. Going Global finished third. Ocean Road won the race. Ocean Road subsequently injured and retired. Unfortunately, she was a lightly raced, very exciting grass filly. But that was Going to Vegas and Going Global. So Going to Vegas has finished in front of Going Global previously. Can she do it again? It's possible. Those are the 2 principles, Going Global and Going to Vegas. There's one, I'm hesitant to call her a long shot, but I guess she kind of is. And I'm going to talk briefly about number 4, Park Avenue. When you look at her form and you look at all of her good races, she was treated with Lasix for every single good race. All of her subpar races were in situations in which she could not run with Lasix. Now, trainer John Sadler has told me that she is not bleeding when she doesn't use Lasix. She's just less effective for whatever reason. So if you look at her form and you go, well, she's not being treated with Lasix for the graded stakes race on Saturday, she's a toss out. The reason I don't think she is, for a couple reasons. First of all, Sadler said before the meet began, he planned to run Park Avenue twice at the meet. Well, this is her second start. In her first start, she pressed the pace in the yellow ribbon and she gave way. Another example of a subpar performance by Park Avenue in a race in which she was not treated with Lasix. But here's the thing. Sadler is not an idiot. I mean, we've seen the work that he's done with Flightline, right? I think that Sadler has always targeted the Mabee, and I think that the yellow ribbon was nothing more than a prep race. He believes that if Park Avenue can get comfortable up on the front end. She can be effective when in races in which she is not treated with Lasix. Well, guess what? They're going 1.125 miles on Saturday, and there's really no speed in the field. Park Avenue should make the lead. Going to Vegas is likely to be positioned closest to her, Park Avenue. But let's say Park Avenue gets loose on the lead, gets comfortable. Can she race gate to wire? Yeah, she can. She's a stakes winner in Texas. She is a good filly, and her numbers are good when she fires. I don't know if she can be as effective without Lasix, but I respect any horse who figures to make a potentially uncontested lead, and that's Park Avenue. But when all is said and done, the John C. Mabee on Saturday goes through the Phil D'Amato stable, and that would be going global and going to Vegas. My 1-2 selections on Saturday, race 9 at Del Mar.